Last week, I ranked every single Premier League home kit for the new upcoming season. And now that Aston Villa have finally released their away kit, all the away kits are out now. So I thought, you know what, let's do the exact same video again for the away kits. But before we start, if you guys did miss the home kits video, then check the link in the description to the Premier League playlist. And make sure you guys check out that video as well. There's some absolute bangers in that video. Anyway, that's enough talking. Now let's jump straight into it with AFC Bournemouth. Now, Bournemouth have gone for something that really stands out and catches the eye with their 90s themed away shirt. Now, this kit is also inspired by one of their 90s kits, which is quite famous among Bournemouth fans. And honestly, I don't mind it. But we're not going to talk about the sponsor because it's not even worth the time and effort. And I did say in the last video that it is absolutely awful. But the colours on the kit itself are actually really nice. And I do like the colour on the collar and the sleeves as well. Overall though, I think this shirt is pretty decent. So I'm going to be giving it 4 stars. Next up, we have Arsenal, and they have done a collaboration with Labrum London, who are a British African streetwear brand. Now, when you look at the kit, you can definitely see the African touches with the red and the green colours. But I do think they actually really do suit the kit. The back as well is very clean, very simple, which is always very nice on kits. I am such a big fan of this shirt and I really do like the colour, so for that reason I'm going to be giving it 4 stars again. Next up, we have Aston Villa, and not because I'm just a Blues fan, but I am actually pretty disappointed with this kit. Away kits give you the opportunity to do something different, do something kind of crazy, but Villa's has been absolutely boring and just gone really simple here. They've just gone for a very simple white kit with no pattern at all and just blue stripes on the shoulders. The back, again, is very simple, which is nice, but they have added a little AV on the top of the neck, which I guess is something. Although it is boring, it is pretty clean and it's not exactly a bad shirt, so I'll give it 3 stars. Next up, we have Brentford, and I'm not going to lie, I am a really big fan of this kit. I'm a big fan of pink kits anyway, but this shirt in particular is just absolutely beautiful. I really like what they've done with the sleeves, and I think the collar as well really suits this kit. Overall, this kit is just perfect. I'm a really big fan. I like the collar, I like the colour. For me, it's 5 stars. Next up, we have Brighton, and again, this is a really nice kit. I said in my home shirts video that I do really like yellow kits, and again, this is a really nice, beautiful one. They've kept the sleeves clean and simple, but I do think the sponsor really works well on this kit, and the stripes as well look really nice. Honestly, I'm a really big fan of this kit. I think Brighton's done a really good job. So again, I'm going to give it 5 stars. Next up, we go into London with Chelsea, and you guys know exactly what I'm going to say. What is that badge? The metallic badge look that they've been going for the last few seasons is absolutely awful, and I said this exact same thing in my home kits video. Other than the badge itself, the kit is actually really beautiful. Now, it might look white on screen, but in actual person, it's kind of more like a creamish colour. Now, I know it is quite plain, but the colour on this kit makes it perfect. You know, you don't need to add too much on it. And the sleeves and collar, they've done a really nice job with that too. Honestly, if it wasn't for the stupid badge, then this kit would be perfect. But because of that, I'm only going to be giving it 4 stars. Staying in London, and Crystal Palace have kind of got me split-minded on this one. Now, I really do want to like this kit, especially with how nice their home kit is. But I think the Eagle's just a bit too much for me. And you know what? It is a shame because the kit itself is actually quite beautiful. The collar and the sleeves really work well on this kit, and I think so does the sponsor. Crystal Palace have dropped a really nice home kit, but their away kit just isn't for me, and it's a shame. I really do not like the Eagle, so for that reason, I'm only going to be giving this shirt 3 stars. Moving on to Everton, and they've done something a little bit different with their kit this season. Everton have kept the tower on their badge, which they've been doing now for a few seasons. Honestly, I don't mind it. I think it looks really nice, and I think the pattern on the yellow touches on this kit really makes it stand out. Everton have done a really good job here. I have to give them credit, so for that reason, I'm going to be giving them 4 stars. Moving on to Fulham, and to be honest, I'm not quite sure what this is. Fulham have gone for red and black stripes with red shoulders. I do really like the sponsor. I think it suits the kit, but overall, this is just horrible to look at, and I'm just not really a big fan at all. I'm not going to lie, it's awful. I'm going to have to give it 2 stars. On to newly promoted Ipswich, and I'm not going to lie, I was really annoyed when I saw this kit. It is a really nice kit, so close to being perfect, but there's just a couple things that ruin it. The pattern itself is amazing, it's beautiful, and the gold on the kit looks really nice. But I think the sleeves ruin it for me. Personally, I would have kept the pattern going the whole way on the sleeves. And to be honest, I'm just not a fan at all of the collar and sleeves full stop. Ipswich have dropped an absolutely beautiful home kit, and I think it's such a shame because they could have had the best set of kits, but their away one just lets them down. However, there's only a few things that are stopping the kit from being a great kit. It's not that bad, so I'm going to give it 4 stars. We've got another promoted side now with Leicester, and I'm not going to lie, they've had a stinker here. Like, this literally looks like my girlfriend's makeup palette when she drops it or something. And honestly, do not even get me started on the back of the kit. I think, honestly, it's better for everyone if we just move on from this kit as soon as possible. 1 star. Moving on to Liverpool, and there's not much to talk about, but it's alright. Liverpool have gone for a very simple black kit with blue shoulders and 2 stripes on the shoulders, and that's about it. Yeah, to be honest, there's not much to talk about this kit at all. It's very simple. So for that reason, I'm just going to be giving it 2 stars. Moving on to defending champions Man City, and they've gone for something very, very different. Now, this kit is inspired by their 1988 to 99 kit, which is very much loved by Manchester City fans. It's a classic. And honestly, I really do like this kit, apart from one small thing. I just think that they should have kept the pattern going the full length instead of doing that weird cut thing that's done at the bottom. The same thing goes on the back. I personally would have kept the pattern going instead of just keeping it the way they have done. Overall though, the kit is really, really nice. So for that reason, I give it 4 stars. Staying in Manchester with Manchester United. And I'm not going to lie, I really like this one. I personally like colours and kits anyway, so they already get bonus points for that. The colours that they have used for this kit make it look really, really nice. And I think the sponsor does suit this kit much more than it does on the home shirt. However, on the back of the shirt, it is literally the same thing that so many teams have. Why stop the design and change it to another colour? Just keep the whole background the same. It's nothing too major, but because of the back, I'm just going to give this kit 4 stars. Moving on to Newcastle, and to be honest, they've just dropped a rugby shirt. Now, I know this is a tribute to the 95-96 kit, but personally, I'm just not a fan at all, and I just really don't like the colour either. For me, it's just going to have to be 2 stars. Moving on to Nottingham Forest, and I'm not going to lie, this one's growing on me. Now, I didn't really like this one at first, but after seeing it in person and looking at it quite a few times, I think the pink actually really suits the kit. It does look quite nice. However, it is the same problem again with the back of the shirt. Why do teams keep doing this? And again, I'm going to have to deduct stars because of the back, so it's going to have to be 3 stars on this one. On to the last promoted team with Southampton, and it is another case of a sponsor ruining a football shirt. The pattern and the colour of the kit I am a really big fan of, and the sleeves and collar, again, they've done a really good job on this kit. The small details are really nice on this kit, but again, just the sponsor and the weird yellow O for some reason ruins the kit. So for that reason, I'm just going to be giving it 3 stars. Moving on to Spurs, and honestly, they've just had a nightmare here. I mean, just look at what they've done to this shirt. The badge should not be where it is, that's the first problem, and second of all, what is going on with that collar? This kit honestly just looks like a pair of pyjamas. It is absolutely awful. 1 star, it has to be said, just 1 star. Moving on to West Ham now, honestly, I'm a fan of this kit. Now, I do really like the gradient look that they've gone for, which is inspired by St. Mary Le Bow Church. And I do actually also really like the sleeves on this kit as well. I'm not going to lie, I'm quite a fan of this one, so I'll be giving it 4 stars. Finally, we've got Wolves, and I've got very mixed feelings about this one. The pattern on the kit is quite nice, and the big wolf, I'm not going to lie, is very, very cool. And I actually think the sponsor looks nice and actually makes this kit on this one. But you all know exactly what I'm going to say. Why is the badge there? I say it all the time, I do not understand why teams do this. Other than the weird badge, it is pretty nice, and I will be giving it 3 stars. So guys, that is now all of the away kits done for the season as well. My favourite one has to be the pink Brentford one, because you know what, it's just absolutely stunning. But like I said at the start of the video, if you guys did miss the home kits video, then click the Premier League playlist in the description and make sure you check out those other videos as well. And guys, if you did enjoy this video, then smash that like button, and of course consider subscribing to the channel because we are trying to hit 110 subscribers before the end of October. But guys, honestly, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. It really does mean a lot, and I really do appreciate it, and that's why I keep making these videos for you guys, because you know I enjoy doing it, and you guys are watching the videos, and yeah, we're all just enjoying each other. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Make sure you guys stick around, and I promise you won't regret it.